Please ask your question.
Good evening. While on the most part we all support the Greenways, there's a lot of concern about the proposed Jubilee Avenue section in Embrook. I might add, hearing Parry's comments earlier, this section was not part of the original consultation. It's a recent addition. The concerns are about the damage to the historic trees as well as the undergrowth and local wildlife. The off-road Greenway being put in this location would be so short it has very little to offer cyclists or pedestrians along this already quiet road. However, it just ends at a busy roundabout junction with no real obvious benefit. I have yet to meet a resident who thinks this section along this of the Greenway along Jubilee Avenue is a good idea and good value for money, but it feels like it's just being railroaded through. We do not feel that the consultation, particularly for the Jubilee Avenue section, has been done properly. Residents are confused about what is happening there and are horrified by what it might mean. The first that most knew about this is when they saw the notices about the small section of bridleway that's being established. But there has been nothing to show the full plans for this area, and residents want to ask questions. Please can we have a consultation that includes displays and full detailed designs with proper bi-directional communication? If not, why not?
Thank you, Imogen. That's for your question. A similar question was asked by Kate Benson, but you're right. The consultations, one in 2019, one in 2020. Now, more recently, a statutory consultation on the bridleway creation order for a small section of the route along Jubilee Avenue was held between 30th of March and 7th of May this year. This elementary route was a small part of the whole route and related solely to the order itself, rather than being a wider consultation on the Greenway proposals or the design. This is why the plans and the notices were limited to the area that the bridleway would cover. And I went and had a look by myself, and the notices are there explaining everything. In light of the consultation works that have already been taking place, we do not intend to carry out a further consultation. However, we will be preparing a wider response document replying to all comments and queries raised during the particular statutory consultation, and in conjunction with this, we will be carefully considering how to proceed with this stage of the Greenways programme. And we are very much aware that people of residents' views about that we're going to be actually, destroying the wildlife. But the council has already commissioned and received an independent ecological appraisal as part of the feasibility design. And that doesn't show any concerns on the wildlife. And to ensure, I've already said that the safety of the residents crossing the road, we're going to be having a formal crossing point at Milton Road. So the consultation has taken place and the notices are there.
Councillor Bath, your time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Imogen Shepherd-DuBey, is there a supplementary?
Sure. Well, the only consultations I've seen was for the Greenway as a whole. And originally this route was designated to go down Holt Lane, which would have been far more acceptable than what is currently being proposed. The destruction of the woodland is unlikely to be acceptable or compromised to the residents. And if room for a proper cycleway on the road would be better, but it is a quiet road for cycling and should be treated the same way as Clifton Road with some improvements to the roundabout junction. We feel that residents are very confused by this bridleway. It hasn't been communicated well.
Can you please ask your question?
Can I ask, is there a better way to communicate this to the residents, like a visual display or something to be put up where they can ask questions?
The visual displays are there, Imogen, but I'm very happy that we will be producing a response document replying to all the questions that have been raised. And so, let's wait to see that document go out.
Thank you. Can I ask Councillor